Hi, I'm here with Nick DiBrizzi, Jr.
Yes.
From Fight Like a Boss, which I have to say is probably my favorite movie title. Welcome to First Glance.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm very, very excited to be here.
Is this your first time at First Glance?
Yes, first time at First Glance, and it'll actually be the first time that we are officially showing our film somewhere.
That's amazing. That's incredibly exciting.
Yes, very exciting. I'm very excited.
So this is the first time you've seen it up on the big screen?
It will be. It will be the first time on the big screen for Fight Like a Boss.
So I have to say, I watched the trailer to your movie, and I spoke to your director yesterday and said how incredibly moved I was. I really felt such a connection with your story immediately. Could you tell us a little bit about the premise of your movie?
Yeah, the movie follows my journey to receiving new lungs. I was born with a genetic condition called cystic fibrosis, which predominantly affects the lungs. It does affect other parts of the body, but the worst part of it is definitely the lungs. And you get to a point in life where, you know, the transplant is your only option, receiving new lungs. And I was on oxygen 24/7. I couldn't do anything, you know, extracurricular really, besides just sitting in a chair and coughing up sputum and spending time in a hospital. I was fighting, literally fighting for my life. And I said to myself, if I'm going to go through this journey, I want to leave something for, you know, if dead or alive, leave something for the world to see and share my story with others to either inspire them if it comes out to be great and I'm alive and I'm doing well, or just to share the awareness of cystic fibrosis awareness and the importance of being an organ donor.
Yeah, we spoke yesterday about that. I have to say, making a movie can be incredibly stressful. So to take that on while you're waiting, you know, to see if you get the transplant is incredibly stressful. How was juggling the movie and dealing with your treatment? Yeah.
Well, my main goal and my main focus was my health, staying healthy, staying on top of my regimen and all that. Now I had Daniel Pineros and Jenny Marrero who were involved in the film, and they really took care of everything post-production and, you know, and during the filming, and they would come up, and because we had, at some point we got up to Northern California because we were waiting for my lungs at Stanford Hospital, so they would have to come up sometimes, and, you know, so they made it very easy on us, you know, it was less stress on us. Now we did use our own camera at times and filmed certain things that we have used in the documentary, and that was from Stephanie, who was my wife, and she really did a lot of that, you know, at that time. So of course, I was focused more on that, but I did want them to film as much as possible, you know, and as much as we were allowed to show.
Yeah, and how much were you allowed to film the whole process?
Yeah, I mean, we just filmed everything, and then if they told us not to, we would shut it off.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
There was no guerrilla filming?
There was some, definitely, there was some, but, you know, most importantly, we wanted to show the whole story. Like, we wanted to be honest, you know, and we wanted to show my struggle and some of the great times, because, like, the way I am is, no matter how difficult life gets, I try to enjoy every moment possible, you know, and you'll see a lot of that too, you know. I mean, even though I'm like, I had a 10% lung function, you'll see a lot of laughing and a lot of, like, just being happy, you know, because I was still alive and I had a chance to survive with someone else, you know, through the unselfish decision of someone being an organ donor. And I was just so excited to be on the list and be able to have that second chance, you know, and now here I am today at a documentary sharing my story and hopefully raising awareness, because that's what it's all about, you know, for me.
That's incredible. And I have to say, you look so well.
Yes, thank you.
Are you feeling good tonight?
I am very, very blessed. I wake up every morning, my feet touch the ground, I thank God. I mean, I swear to God, there are no words to express my gratitude for my donor and for my family, and the support I've had is tremendous. My friends, you know, you'll see in the film, one of the important factors of the whole thing that I went through was the support, because if I didn't have that support, if I wasn't fighting for something, it wouldn't have been so easy, you know. I mean, I look around me and I had so many people fighting with me. It wasn't just my fight, it was so many other people's fight.
Yeah, and I think you have the audience rooting for you too.
I hope so, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Just one more question. What are you looking forward to most at First Glance Film Festival?
Well, I'm just looking forward to seeing so many of my friends and family come in and seeing their faces again. There's certain people that might be coming from Stanford and a lot of people from my USC hospital staff that I haven't seen for so long, and they're just, you know, they're all like family to me. I mean, you know, they helped me be here today. I mean, every single one of them had a part of that, and
Yeah.
all my friends, and, you know, so it's going to be great to just share the story with a room full of people that I know, a lot of them, and I'm just thrilled to have that opportunity, you know, and hopefully we get some distribution and share it with the world, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, that'll be amazing if, you know, even 10 people see this and say, you know what, next time I go to the DMV, I'm going to become an organ donor, and then we've done something great. We've accomplished something.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about, you know.
Well, thank you so much for your bravery. Thank you for sharing your story. And finally, thank you for sharing the red carpet with me.
Thank you so much.
It was lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you very much.